Hi everyone, welcome back to Ria's collection. Today I'm going to share with you my favorite way of making a chocolate hazelnut spread at home. To make the spread, we need some hazelnuts. I bought them pre-roasted and skinned. We also need a little bit of oil. I'm using avocado oil here. You could also use olive oil. A little bit of cocoa powder, some dark chocolate, and we also need a little bit of jaggery or light brown sugar. You can use whatever you have on hand. So the first step is to roast our nuts on a cookie sheet. I did buy roasted nuts, but for making this spread at home, it's best to roast them once again at 350 Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes so that the nuts get heated up and the oils are released. So in the meantime, I am going to chop up the chocolate bar. So whenever you buy chocolate, just flip the package over, read the ingredient list, make sure they mention cocoa butter on it. If that's not mentioned, it's not really the chocolate that you want to eat. A lot of chocolates these days are made with different kinds of oils, and that's not a good quality chocolate. So every time you go to purchase chocolate, flip it over, read the list, and make sure there's cocoa butter mentioned on it. So I'm just chopping up my bar of chocolate into chunks. You could also grate it, but to be honest, in this recipe, chunks are fine. And for this, you really need a sharp knife. And hold the handle firmly and chop it up. It's fairly chunky, and that's just fine. Now that the nuts are nice and roasted, can you see them shine? So that's the oil. So you want the oils to be released once again because that's going to help the whole spread to grind up really well. So into my jar, I'm going to add the chopped chocolate, followed by the really hot, straight out of the oven nuts. So the warmth from these hot nuts will melt the chocolate. So that's saving you one step and a bowl from cleaning up. So add all of the nuts. Be careful to not burn your fingers. And I'm going to add a next ingredient now, which is the cocoa powder. There's no specific order of things, but I always like to add chocolate first, followed by the nuts. And now I'm going to add in the sweetener, which is jaggery here, followed by a last ingredient, which is the avocado oil. And now all what you have to do is put on that lid, take it to the machine, and let it do its thing. So I've been grinding it up for about 45 seconds to a minute. So it'll first start to look like a thick paste. And I'm going to grind it a little bit more. This process usually takes about a minute and a half. So now when you look at it, it's kind of liquid-like. We are heading in the right direction, but it's still a little bit gritty, grainy. So I am going to grind it a little bit more to make it into a smooth paste. And now it's ground up to a nice smooth paste. So this will depend upon how powerful your blender is. The taste is going to remain the same. Even if it's a bit gritty, it's fine. Now I'm going to transfer all of that into a glass jar. So this spread is very hot at this point, so you have to be very careful when you transfer it. And I will let this cool down fully to room temperature and then pop it into the fridge, where it's going to stay good for about a month. So whenever you want to use it, say to spread on your toast, your crepes, your waffles, pancakes, etc., pull it out of the fridge, and depending on your room temperature, it's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to come to room temp. So there you have it. This chocolate hazelnut spread is very, very, very tasty. Please give this recipe a try, okay? So like I said, make sure it comes to room temperature, cover it with a lid, and then put it in the fridge until it's needed. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and let me know if you end up trying this recipe. So until next time, bye.